Hey everybody at Pittsburgh Sports Now, this is Zachary Weiss with Duquesne Dukes football coach Jerry Schmitt. Jerry, it's been a while. It feels like it's been a week or two or three. Just what do you feel is the status of the team right now, having gone through and been Road Warriors these last several weeks?
I told them I'm really proud of them because they've handled the travel and the away games as good as you could, you know. The schedule dealt us what it did, and we just went and played football. And Dukes adjusted. We had a bus breakdown on our last trip in here at Delaware, but that's okay. It put us back about an hour or two, and guys got their rest, and we've had a good week of practice.
How much is that, maybe just that bus breakdown, even just a testament of the bend but don't break philosophy that you want this team to have?
Been that way all off season through summer and camp. Really good group of guys that are focused in where to make sure football is the important thing, not letting the outside distractions affect them.
Obviously each game carries meaning, but obviously the one in conference carried the most meaning. Just what did you like from the ability to just bounce back from those difficult losses and just have such a high and dive into the pond together?
What I liked about that game was that it didn't matter what happened throughout that game. There were good things for us, and there were some things that didn't bounce our way. We just kept playing 60 minutes. We kept focused on each and every play. So as I watch on the sideline, that when you're down 2 touchdowns, that didn't affect our kids. They just said, let's keep playing. They did keep playing. And even at the end there, we were up by 7 points, but our guys came on the sideline and said, okay, let's get ready to score the next series, regardless of what the situation is.
Delaware's always a difficult opponent, and you were right there neck and neck in that second quarter, just facing them, leading them. Just what was it like just facing a tough Blue Hens team, and what was the overall takeaway from the effort that weekend?
It's a great program. It's a great atmosphere. It's a great opportunity for us. I think our kids embraced that. I think they went out and played hard. Enjoyed the atmosphere, played as hard as they could. I don't know, where we played well. Okay, we ran into some mistakes, self-inflicted, but we also ran into a very challenging situation with playing the number 9 ranked team in the country. So we enjoyed it. We don't like to talk about the result because we're 24 hours past that. We learned from it and we moved on.
Preseason, we were 20 yards behind us, and you were saying a lot about how a lot of the players that were starting week 0, week 1 weren't necessarily going to be the guys starting now, and you've had some breakout players. You've had a tailback, obviously. Mr. Robinson's kind of stepped up among others. Just what do you make of his effort and others to just show that there's fights every single day to make this starting roster?
I give the players credit. I give the staff credit for working with each and every guy, no matter where they are, in their years here or experience. And you keep working, getting better, and you never know what can happen. A guy gets on the field, he makes a play, and he gets more opportunities. Somebody gets hurt, and you got to go fill in for him, and you take advantage of your opportunities. I like how this team does that.
When you have somebody break out, is it just the belief that they see it in practice? Is it the belief that it's transferred into the game and they break one off, or they make a good play and they see that the hard work pays off? Just what do you think goes into building that mentality?
Well, I think for some guys that haven't played, they don't understand how that works, but you get examples like Eddie. For that example, he's been working really hard and trying to learn the system. He's a talented young man. He got an opportunity, he made some plays, and there's other guys across the board. There's some other younger guys or guys that are playing for the first time. Gary Satterwhite's first-year starter, doing a great job, and he learned a ton the last 2 years, and he's working really hard. Guys like that across the board. That's what makes a good football team, and a team that has a chance each and every Saturday.
Football and sports in general can be a results-based business, right? You look at the stats, you look at the scoreboard, but a lot of people don't look at the in-between, the work that goes in. Just how pleased are you over these last few weeks with how the team's come on the field, figuring some things out offensively, finding and continuing that defensive identity?
Yeah, we've been through a lot, and I'm impressed the way they go back to work. They're following that 24-hour rule, and they go back to work, and we don't look at the scoreboard till it hits trip zeros, and that's the way we dial in and focus. And we're going to look at the past record. The biggest game of the year is the next game. And we're looking forward to it at Rooney here on Saturday.
Just how nice is it to be back, and not just back, but face a conference team again? You guys in Central Connecticut State have had some pretty good battles over the years.
We have. That's history. That's for you and I to go over. For our guys, the next biggest game is this Saturday, and it really doesn't matter who we're playing. We're going to go play Duke's football, and if we play it our way, the way we want to play, gives us the best chance.